All right, welcome to my garage today. I want to talk about one of my favorite Corvettes, and I think you'll really enjoy this. This is a 2011 C6 ZR1. Just an absolutely great car to drive, and we'll go through the details of the car here in just a second. But before I do that, I thought it might be good to take a second and just talk a little bit about the history of the ZR1 overall. The first ZR1s came out with a C3 model year in 1970 through 1972, had an LT1 engine in it, roughly 370 horsepower, but they only made 53 of those cars. They made 25 the first year, 20 the second year, and only 8 the third year. So those cars are very rare and very valuable today. In fact, I think one at Mecum recently sold for $450,000. The next group of ZR1s came out with a C4 generation, and they produced those cars from 1990 through 1995. They had an LT5 engine in them, and they ranged in horsepower anywhere initially from 375 up to 405 horsepower. Much larger production of the C4 ZR1s, and they produced 6,939. They didn't produce any ZR1s with a C5 generation. And then, of course, the next generation is this gorgeous car, the C6 ZR1. So we'll take a second and kind of explore the car, tell you a little bit more about the car. A good place to start talking about this car is with its engine. The heartbeat of the car is this beautiful LS9 supercharged engine. It produced 638 horsepower, 604 foot-pounds of torque. It has an Eaton supercharger on it. The top speed of this car was 205 miles an hour, and it does the 0 to 60 in about 3.3 seconds. So a very fast car for its time. We'll move on and talk about the body of the car and some unique features that come on this ZR1. It's easy to tell when you see this car on the road that it is a ZR1. One of the very unique features of this car is the plastic window here that exposes the beautiful supercharger to the car. Also, they did a number of things to make this car light and faster. A lot of carbon fiber components were added to the car. One being the hood. You can see how lightweight this hood is. This is carbon fiber with a front splitter. The two fenders are also, as are the side skirts on the car. And this beautiful roof is the last carbon fiber major component on the car. One of the things I also like about this particular generation is just the beautiful shape of the car. I think it's one of the prettiest cars that Corvette has ever made. One of the things that always stands out to me and clearly speaks that this is a Corvette are the 4-round taillights. You'll also see that the only change I have made to the car is adding Corsica Extreme exhaust to the car. Sounds great. We may crank it up here before we finish the video. A number of ZR1 badging. We got ZR1 badging here. ZR1 badging also on the side. The side's very pretty. This also is unique to the ZR1 with the 2 scoops here, as well as the air intake scoop here for brake cooling. So they did a wonderful job, I think, with the body of the car. One of the features that's great about this car is Corvette wanted this car to not only handle well, be fast, but to stop very quickly. And they achieved that by creating this braking system. What you see here are 15.5-inch carbon ceramic rotors, cross-drilled for cooling and performance. And they worked with Brembo to develop the brakes here. And you'll see these beautiful blue calipers, very large on all 4 wheels. It just makes this car handle superbly, not only in cornering when you're braking, but when you need to stop or slow down at any point on the track or on the road. Not only did Corvette design a great sports car with this ZR1, they also made it very functional. I think one of the design requirements was to be able to get golf clubs in the back of the trunk. So there's plenty of space back here for golf clubs or anything you want to carry. So I do like the functionality of the car. If we look at the interior of the car, You'll see that the interior of this particular car is black and cashmere. Cashmere was a rare color for the ZR1s in the C6 model years. They only produced 95 cars in the cashmere color. And this particular car, as are all the ZR1s, is a 6-speed manual transmission. They did no automatic transmissions with the C6s, ZR1s. All the cars are coupes. There were no convertibles either. You can see from the tach here that the tachometer red lines at 7,000, or actually 6,500 RPMs, goes up to 7,000. Top speed on the speedometer is 220 miles an hour. Car's been clocked at 205 miles an hour when they first came out with the car in 2009. First Corvette ever, production Corvette ever to go over 200 miles an hour. Also the first production Corvette to ever sell for over $100,000 when it came out again in 2009. There are a lot of knocks initially when the car came out about this interior. They didn't think the interior was maybe as nice as it should be for a car that sold for $100,000. I don't think it's that bad of an interior. Also criticisms of the seats not being comfortable, although they did improve the seats in each subsequent year, each new release of the car, but I don't find the seats that uncomfortable at all. I'd have no qualms about taking a long trip in this car and feeling very comfortable in it. I don't think I mentioned that they came out with only 13 colors in this ZR1 in C6. This, of course, is torch red. They produced only a little over 300 of these cars, and they produced 4,695 of the ZR1s in the C6 model years. So it's a pretty rare car. I don't see many on the road at all, and I seldom see one at a car show. So very happy to have this car. So I guess the best way to end the video is let's crank this thing. Not a bad sounding car. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, have a great day.